Why do you want to talk to me?
Yeah, no. If I'm such a piece of shit, why don't you go ahead and act on it, baby? Right here.
Like do what?
Come on,
What would I possibly do? And why?
You know, Frank, go on. Leave us alone, all right? We're enjoying
Leave
some
us
family
alone.
time.
Little
Yeah,
bitch.
leave us alone.
You're
Just
a little
go.
bitch.
Yeah.
Hector, go, Frank. Just go.
Yeah.
Just go.
All I did was say hi and try to shake his hand, and this is how he acts.
Why am I going to shake
Why
your
does he need to shake your hand after all the crap that you
What
put
have
on
I
there on
done?
Facebook? What have you done?
Oh, I
after
screenshotted what he said and put that out there.
all
Oh
you
my
do,
God,
bop,
that's
bop, bop,
crazy.
bop, bop.
No, what it shows is the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
With a piece of shit
And then
like
you want to
are,
come up and try
then
to
you wanna
shake
come
his
shake your
hand.
Yeah.
That's
See, I don't shake
ridiculous.
hands with
So we
pieces of
can't
shit.
try to get along and try to settle our
Getting along-
differences.
No, getting along is
That's
talking
all I
about
try to do.
issues. Getting along is talking about issues.
But y'all
without
change your
insulting
rules. You
people.
can't do that anymore.
No. That's where the hypocrisy comes in, like your buddy with Bernie. The reason I called him a piece of shit was because I was about to show him my ID and I said, all I'm asking you is not to take a picture of it. And he said, okay. And then what does he do? Try to pull his camera out to take a picture of it. When I said, I'll show it
He
to you.
didn't have his
if you-
camera. Sarah did.
Yeah, he did. No,
He
had
pulled
his.
it
And she
up.
had
He was
hers.
pulling out of his pocket and she was taking it. That's why I called him a piece of shit, was because of that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, and that is a piece of shit. When somebody's trying to tell you something and trying to show you something and you act like an asshole.
I got you.
And that's usually what your group does.
Can I see it?
So, huh?
Can I see it? No.
No.
Okay.
But like I said, I'm all about talking about
I got you.
issues and everything else. But when you want to just go on your tirades and lie and
But
say all the different
when it
things
comes
that
to
you do-
council, when have I ever gotten up there and been rude or ugly and not asked legitimate questions? Never. Right?
No, you do it all on Facebook.
Yeah.
So,
So,
that's what I'm saying.
First
that's what I'm
Amendment's a
saying.
bitch.
Don't,
Oh my God.
Don't go
No,
out there and say all your nasty stuff and then come expect them to
you're
shake
just,
your
yeah,
hand.
you want to be one of those little keyboard
You know?
keyboard cowboys.
no,
that
that's
just,
your
right-
buddy Jolly Robert Esteets.
Well-
You know, I tell you guys what I think about you to your face. You're
Yeah.
a piece of shit in your face. I don't have to type it. See, I don't do that on the keyboard.
Well, why don't you tell your
Because
friend Robert to
I'll tell
stop?
I don't, like I said, I don't get into all that kind of stuff. But what I'm telling you is,
But
when I've got a problem with
I
somebody,
promise
I'll
it
tell
would
you to
quell
your
a lot
face.
of this stuff if you asked your friends to, come on, stop being...
Let me tell you something. I don't tell my friends to do anything or anything like that. I don't know of any friends I have that are doing anything. For all I know,
Well,
the way
several
Bernie
people
keeps-
IP'd the Jolly Rogers came to Robert Esteets' address. Several
then
people.
that's his problem then. If
But
that's what
your
happened,
friend. I
that's
would
his-
tell my friend, come on.
Let me tell you something.
And
That's
I do.
somebody that supported me. That's somebody that's... So why don't you tell your friend Bernie to stop all the lies that he tells?
He's part of the media.
Huh?
He's part of the media. What
No,
lies
no,
does
no,
he
no,
tell?
no.
What? Tell me
What
specifically,
lies,
and we'll discuss
what
it.
lies does he not tell? That I'm
You
not
have to
law
be more
enforcement?
specific.
That I'm not law enforcement. That I was a groundskeeper. Okay, lie. When you guys said that I needed a real estate license to do what I
broker's
do,
license.
that's a lie. A broker's license is
If
a
you're-
lie.
if you're
what did the letter tell you that they sent you
managing
back
others'
for?
thing.
What did they tell you, Frank?
Well, I
What did
went
they
and
tell
talked
you?
to the investigator when I was in Orlando last week, and he is shocked that they didn't do
What did they
anything to
tell
it.
you? What did
and
they
it's
tell you
still
in
an
the
open
letter?
investigation.
No, it's
No, it's
not.
not.
It's closed.
What
Okay.
did they tell you in the letter? No. What did they tell you in the letter?
The letter I got said it was forwarded.
Nothing
there was,
there.
They said there was
I
reason
got
to
a copy
believe
of
there
your
was
letter.
things. Yeah.
No. I got a copy of your letter. It's like 1 or 2 sentences.
And yet you go after your direct competition across the street
How are we going after her?
by trying to shut her down.
Why would we shut her down?
Why
tell
are
you
you?
something.
She's not
She
on
is being shut
competition.
down
There's plenty of
Saturday. They're
competition
cutting her
on
water
this
and
whole
power
beach
off.
For everybody.
And-
They're cutting her water and power off Sunday with a Christian group there.
How is she my competition?
Because y'all are in the same. Y'all
There's-
both rent
there's thousands,
stuff.
and
And she blocks your little
she's
part of
she's
your
got
view
a-
of the ocean.
She's got a big, beautiful home, two
Yes.
big, beautiful homes that don't even compete with my homes. Okay, because
I know her
an
price
$8,000 to
point's a lot higher, and that's
$10,000
not a disrespect, but
No.
it's a lot
So
higher
it's not
price.
So it's not the
competition.
same competition.
Okay.
It is not in
So,
competition.
Now,
But
did
why
she
did you want to
violate-
close it down? I mean, why?
I've
You were
never
there
tried
every.
to
You
close it
were
down.
measuring, trespassing on her
I
property,
wasn't- This was
measuring.
before spring break. No. I've never went on her property to measure anything.
Yeah, you did.
First of all, that's once again
No,
another
it's
lie.
another lie.
Another lie.
Another lie.
But you listen to somebody and it's a lie.
Okay.
Did I go to a council meeting and say all the violations? I did. That's another reason I ran for city
And she
council.
got signed off on her CO every.
Let me tell you something. Jordan, from the beginning, because once again, yeah, when somebody's doing something in violation, I'm going to bring it out. You want to know all her violations? Pull up the Land Development Code. Look at the Land Development Code on the podium structures where it says anything above the second story on Front Beach Overlay 4, you're supposed to reduce by 25%.
Well,
Do you see a 25% reduction?
Well, the
Yes or no?
city screwed up.
No, they did. They did.
Now, in all
What do you think
fairness,
I was telling
in all
the city?
fairness, I
What do you-
really, I don't
No,
I
but
don't
what was I
know.
telling the city in that presentation? That they were not following the Land Development Code. Yes or no?
Well-
That's what I did in that presentation to say this is
Well,
wrong.
the city screwed up. You know,
Right.
but going after her is. wrong?
They both screwed up because her engineer knew it was wrong also. She changed the
How did they ever
design
get
of her
permits,
roof.
though? I mean,
That's the weak
the
ass city that we have. And that's why I ran, to make sure we start enforcing everything. To start enforcing the laws, enforcing everything we have, and making sure we start going after code violations. That's what I did, and that's what I'll continue to do. I'm not going to continue to let the same shit happen that happened over and over and over. But I will tell you that Captain Jordan from the get-go never wanted to give him a CO because she was in violation. The Florida
But I've
code
seen the
was-
letter where saying she don't need sprinkler system because they were okay with the ADT monitoring system.
Once again, because guess who did that? Thorndike did that. Thorndike decided as the building official that was okay when the fire chief is telling him it's not okay. It needs a sprinkler system. Once you go above 3 stories, a 4-story building needs a fire sprinkler system. That stuff they told him.
Do you have sprinklers
That wasn't
in
my
yours?
fight.
Yeah, we do.
Of course I do.
Read it.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
It's a fair question.
I
Why do you
had
ask?
a
You know
full
you read it
inspection.
already.
I volunteered my inspection over a month and a half ago. Well, I had guests in there just to make sure all mine was
No,
done.
you see, you
I
should
had
have
to-
made that
I-
public, like FaceTimers, so
Why?
everybody would know.
Why?
don't have to
And they
Why?
would
Why do we
take.
have to prove
Then we wouldn't be
everything?
having this conversation
Why do we have to prove everything?
I don't have to.
because you're a public official.
No, but when my business
Yes,
is
he
over,
is.
No, but I don't have to.
Are you not a public official?
I owe nothing to you. I owe nothing to Bernie, okay? Now, when citizens that live in the cities come to me and want to talk to me about stuff, I'm more than glad to talk to them about all those different issues because I don't have a problem telling them because I don't hide anything. See, I'm living the American dream, all right? I'm that guy that worked my ass off. We made investments. We did the right things. And that's why we could retire at 50 years old.
Good for
okay?
you. Great,
You know, and have everything that we have because this country's been good to us and we've done everything the right way. But see, it's pieces of shit that want to try and tear people down when they're jealous of what somebody else has or they've achieved something. They've got to find some kind of way that they did it the wrong way. They couldn't have done it the right way. They must have done this illegal. They're not doing this right. They're not doing that right. Okay, the bottom line is we've paid in over $150,000 into taxes between state, county, and that's why when the state came back and said in that letter, if you look at the full investigative report that came out on
I
that,
didn't get that. So
Yeah,
all I
the
got
full-
was the basic letter, and that was
well,
it.
you can ask that same letter. The full investigative report said a broker's license is not needed. He falls under the Restaurant and Bar Association. However, although he did not have that license, we could not find that there was any harm because everything else was okay. In other words, I had paid all my taxes. So why are they going to continue to go over You think after I've paid $150,000 in taxes, I care about a $120 license?
No.
And it's also that same DVPR license that Hatcher doesn't have.
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
That's
but
how.
you guys don't
But
care
it's her
about
own
that.
property.
No. The
No.
way she's got it formulated
Well, are you
under
talking
the
ab-
LLC, the way she has it set up, she requires one.
Yeah.
But you don't have a problem with that.
Well, I mean, if she gets caught, she'll just get a
No,
letter
but I'm
of
saying
guidance.
it's hypocrisy. Right.
Well, that's what we're saying is that this
Right, but to you
license
guys,
is so obscure.
but to you
that
guys,
many don't-
and you continue to
But
put it
she
out
is
there,
not
I'm running
in
an
power.
illegal business. Okay.
But she's not in power like you.
It
You're
has
going to
nothing
be
do with
scrutinized
power.
more. Do you not understand that? I mean,
The only reason
it's
I'm
part of the
scrutinized-
territory.
The only reason I'm scrutinized is because a lot of people are still pissed off about spring break, and
Part of it.
I fought for spring break. I fought to make the changes, and then I ran for election that you guys still can't accept because somehow, oh my God, he had all these illegal people
Do you
vote
accept
for
Trump?
him. I don't like Trump. I never will like Trump, and I tell people like it is. You know, and if somebody asks me at the doorstep, I told them I don't flip-flop and tell people bullshit just to tell bullshit.
Yeah.
If I can't stand somebody, I'm going to tell them. If I don't like somebody, I'm going to tell you to your face. When you come and try to shake my hand, that's why I don't shake your hand. If you want to be civil and do things the right way, I've got no problem talking
Well,
with
that's where
people when
civility
people are
starts
civil.
when somebody.
No,
goes
it's not.
shake a
Not
hand.
when you're sitting on the computer
Yeah,
talking shit
that's
all the time.
two-faced.
No.
That's not
that's
civility.
That's hypocritical.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
talk shit about somebody and say,
And then,
Yeah, and
oh,
then
let me
want to
shake
be,
your
and then
hand.
want to be friends.
You know,
that's bullshit.
I'm a real person. Okay, to me, that's not real. That's not real. It's just not.
I don't think it's kind of wrong bringing Bernie's kids. That's like a HIPAA violation.
But we
Okay,
never
no.
brought Bernie's kids in there.
So once again,
That
another
was
lie.
Robert's wife.
No, hold on. Oh, once again,
Passing that
another
out.
lie.
No, it
so
was not.
Robert's
There was two
you-
ladies when we got there passing
Are you
stuff
kidding me?
out.
That wasn't
They
Robert
took
Steve's
it was
wife.
not.
No, they took pictures of those ladies, and I know for a fact you guys looked all over Facebook trying to find who these ladies were. And once again, another lie, and you guys say it's somebody
That it's
that
not.
that it's not. Those ladies were there for over an hour.
They were there
They
before we
took
got there.
pictures forever of those ladies. California Cycles, Roof was there taking pictures of them all. You got
Yeah.
all the pictures in the world, and you tell another lie. and you tell another lie, which means you're just a liar over and over.
No, you're the liar and the piece of
So
shit.
what's the
and you're
lie?
the half a man.
What's the lie?
You're a liar.
Oh, you're the half a man. Like I said, I'm right here, bitch.
I'm right
so
here.
bring it on.
Why don't you
bring
do
it
something?
on, huh? Bring it on. Oh, I'd love it. I'd give you the first one anytime. Anytime, you little bitch.
You're the bitch.
Yeah, right here.
I'm right here.
I'm good, Rick. I'm good.
You're the one
But
antagonizing and starting
No,
stuff.
No, you
I'm
came
just
up
saying,
with
if you hate me so bad or something, I'm right here, baby.
I don't hate you.
I'm right here.
I just dislike you. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame. It's just a shame. Racist people just want to.
Racist? What does race have to do with anything? Oh my God.
Exactly.
This has nothing to do with race.
Obviously, it does. A gardener.
Why?
A
A gardener. Oh yeah, the sombreros
Okay, like
and all
that's
the
not
other
doesn't
stuff.
have all the racist shit all over. it.
That's racist?
Really? Yeah.
Yes, it is
Oh.
racist. Do you not know what racist is?
I have
you're
my
a
white
piece of shit,
privilege.
you don't.
Look, I got a white privilege card. We all carry
Oh
one.
my God.
Good
No,
Lord.
It's ignorance.
Yeah, I know.
You're ignorant.
I'm stupid.
I'm
ignorant.
astonished of the things I see. I
Once
grew
again,
up with
what's
him.
the lies?
I've gone to where
What's
he
the
works.
lies?
I know what he did. And you all have the nerve
Well, it
to
could have been
say
quelled in
shit?
2 seconds 2 years ago by going,
Why does
Here's
he
my
have
stuff.
to prove shit to
because
you?
he is a federal, or I'm
No,
sorry,
even-
a
even
public
before-
official.
Is Trump proving his taxes to anybody? No, sir, and he's the president of the United States. So who are
Everybody
you to
knows
say
he's
who
a
has to
piece of
prove
shit.
anything?
I don't see what
You know
Trump
what?
has to do with
no,
that.
he's a public official. So give me a break. And when somebody has nothing to prove to you, how am I going to show anything to you? You are nobody.
When you gain my respect, then I would. But you've got zero respect for me because you don't give respect.
Oh, I see.
That's the way it works.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
Yeah,
I understand.
I respected the inmates that were under my care more than I respect you,
Oh.
because they would at least respect to a certain level.
Well, I mean, he did
But
have
when
the
people
authority
lie-
of a stick and everything, right?
No. Guess what? Because see, real men walk into prison. You don't have a stick. You don't have a gun. You don't have anything.
See,
And
I've
you're
never
dealing
been
with
in
the worst
prison,
of
so
worst. Yeah.
thank God.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why you guys talk the shit you do. Because a guy like you wouldn't last a minute in there because they'd have your ass bent over fucking you up the ass. Like the little bitch that you are.
And you'd be watching jerking off probably. Yeah.
I'd be the guy having to save your ass.
Yeah.
I'd be the guy having to save your ass.
Well, y'all have a good night.
Always a great night here.
Yes. Nobody. Jamal, the guy playing, he's a friend of mine, and he posted on Facebook.
Oh, Solis.
Come up and see me.
It's okay. Bye.
Bye. He said he's playing it. He's playing up here. Come see me, and that's all I did. And then